Hello, this is Lynn Hirschberger of ColorJoy.com, and today I'm here to introduce you to one of my favorite vegetables, the kohlrabi. And they are a strange gizmo here. They grow on a stem right here. This is just an enlargement of a stem. And they have big leaves, which you can cook like a collard green, but sometimes they don't have as nice of a greens as you might like. They worry more about how the vegetable itself turns out. So you want to look carefully if you like greens. It's really nice in soup. So what I've done so far is I cut off the top of this big kohlrabi. So that's what's left of it. And I cut off the bottom. This is really woody. It's very hard to cut off. There's a lot of fiber in there, and so I can still see the fiber here, but I'm going to cut off the outside of that. And once you cut off the top and the bottom, you can just kind of go around. I learned this from a video, some TV show about food. I found it on the internet, and they did it with grapefruit, and I thought, oh, okay. Then I can do that with not just a grapefruit to squeeze out the fruit or whatever, but I can do it on these really difficult outsides of a kohlrabi. The kohlrabi is just, it's almost rope-like, the fibers on the outside. You definitely don't want to try to eat it with the skin. I don't mind the idea of how many vitamins are in a lot of skins, but this isn't going to work here. I just turned it over, so I'm going to do the last part. The top is a lot more I want to say gentle. It doesn't have as much fiber. It's more succulent almost. And then when you're done, you know, there's just a little bit left, and you can, I don't know what a professional chef would do. I just know that this seems to work for me. And you really do, I like to buy the biggest kohlrabis I can find, because you lose so much when you do this. So some of this is still a little fibrous. You can see I'm having a hard time cutting it where you can see me, that I'm sawing at it. I probably need a better knife of some sort. I have not taken chef classes. I'm going to cut this in half. Nice, baby. There we go. It has a texture a lot like a really firm apple, and I like it in stir fries. It reminds me a little bit of something like a water chestnut or a jicama, if you've ever had those. It absorbs some flavoring, so if you put soy sauce or something like that, it does a nice job of absorbing that. And so I like it in a stir fry, but my favorite thing to do is to eat it raw. And a lot of people don't know you can do that. My friend Altu just discovered kohlrabi. It's her new favorite vegetable. And she is the queen of collard greens and that sort of thing. I'm guessing that she's going to start with a whole lot of sauteed onions, because that's a very typical Ethiopian way to start a vegetable or a meal. And then put a lot of spices in it. So she's doing some kind of cooking of it. So I like to just kind of slice it. It's pretty firm. There we go. And I'm distractible, so talking while I'm working is kind of dangerous. I hope I'm not doing anything that encourages somebody to endanger their fingers. But here we are. Then these are crunchy vegetables, and they, you know, they go really well on a tray with carrots, and they're a lot more interesting than celery. It has a very, very mild cabbage taste. It's pretty mild, but it is a cabbage family sort of thing. Let's see, I just like to make sure. There we go. Don't hurt yourself. Sometimes I used to actually just kind of chip away at it, you know, kind of do like this, and that's just great for a salad. It's perfect for a salad, actually, which is what I'm going to do with this right now. But I have a young lady in my life. She's an adolescent, and she doesn't like cooked vegetables, but she seems to like crunchy ones, so she loves kohlrabi. And she thinks she doesn't like vegetables, but she's learning that she only likes certain kinds. And mushy cooked ones don't work for her. Texture is so important with food. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make this into a salad. I'm going to put it in a bowl. And I like olive oil and usually dillweed. And let's see if I can grab myself a nice salad bowl here. And I can break these, or I can just put those big pieces in. That will work. And I want to make sure I don't put any of the fibrous parts in my salad because that's quite unpleasant. It's like celery, only more. Those fibers are really tough. So here we are. I've got a nice salad. And then I'm really fond of putting seeds. I'm allergic to tree nuts, and I don't do that well with peanuts. But I like seeds. I can do seeds, and they have so much nutrition in them that I use a lot of flaxseed, and I just found these wonderful hemp seeds. They're really almost buttery. They're just gorgeous, and they have incredible nutrition. They have a lot of protein. You'd be surprised how much protein this is. 3 tablespoons is 10 grams of protein. That's 2/3 of a chicken leg. If you're a meat eater or you're trying to avoid meat, it's equivalent to maybe an egg or an avocado. Did you know avocados have a lot of protein? So I'm going to put an egg on ours because Brian made some boiled eggs this morning, so they're there. I also like to put tofu in it, and what I do with that is I chop it up into little pieces, well, kind of cubes, and I put some soy sauce on it and set it aside while I'm doing the chopping of the vegetables. So this is my beautiful, beautiful salad, and oh, I'm not a chef. I don't know how to do it the way that anyone else does it, but this is a really pretty fast lunch. It's very filling because of all the fiber, and it's just a wonderful thing. Oh, I need my olive oil, and you can see I like olive oil so much that my olive oil container is almost empty, so I'm going to have to go. I wasn't preparing to do this. I was just going to tell you about kohlrabi, but I have got some more in the cupboard. This is fabulous stuff. So if you can do walnut oil, that's just incredibly good, worth the money. But there you are. There's my salad, and I can have a nice quick lunch. Thanks. Bye. Again, colorjoy.com. I have free recipes there and a bunch of other cool, artful things. Bye now.